So it is time I play EToH again. Let's start this with a fun way by unlocking Ring 9.
Let's do this.
I hate that tower so much. That definitely didn't took like 5 hours. And here we are in Ring 9. Difficulty starting from intense up to the hardest tower. And I wanna enter Tower of Cruel Punishment. So I follow the guide and unlocking life-ending towers. Entering for the first time and I already died. That is how strong the aura is. In this room we have 3 catastrophics. One of them is the hardest tower in the game. Okay, but the video is not about this. It's about Ring 2. Hopefully this is good as Ring 1. Hopefully. Let's go with our first tower, Tower of Traps. And oh look, Tower of Heck. Floor 1 starts off with a trap already. Good thing about this is that they tell you the trap. Then, we got this little pick the correct path section. So we go this way, wrap around, go past this spinner, and fail to climb this effortless jump. Okay, how did I manage to fail that? Here we have conveyor memory game. Those represent the direction of the conveyor. And I figured it out easily. We got another one of those conveyors. And after a few more jumps, we reach floor 2, where we find a new mechanic. Pressing this button will reveal the real way, and I think that's very cool. What other traps could they possibly make? After all, this tower is full of traps. We got some invisible block there and I don't know why. We have some blinking parts again. This tower literally tests your memory. Like, dude, we have one of those again. So it's left and left. Trust me guys, I have good memory. Oh, so it's right, left, and right. Gotcha. And after a few more jumps, we have reached floor 3, where we have conveyor. Literally, it's the conveyor floor. And what do you expect? I failed the conveyor. Remember that one invisible part? Yeah, that's why. Remember, everything has a purpose. Let's go back to floor 3. Man, I hate question mark conveyors. I learned from my mistakes. I kinda remember this part. Is this the count part? The part where I fell on that citadel? Good thing they revamped it. Now, some of these ropes can't be trusted. And we can trust whites. We trust the black ropes. Yeah. Since we don't trust white, then whites are not collidable. Oh, you thought you can trick me, Tower of Traps? We got another blinking obby, and another blinking obby. Even worse, there's no indicator. After all of those, we got this very fast conveyor, and another one which I failed. So fun restarting the whole tower. Time for round 2, and this time we actually did it. After those we got conveyor. Finally done with the conveyors. Now it's client objects. We need to pass through these white ropes. Only the kill brick is invisible. No need to worry about that. Okay, wow. I see, the rope is white. That's why we failed last time. Anyways, we have reached floor 4, where we have a new trap. Basically, the real trust is where they intersect. This spinner extends even more. As we all know, it's a trap. I panic and don't know where to go, so I failed. I successfully passed the jump, but literally doing the same fail again. Back in the same spot, but I jumped in the wrong part. Back to floor 1. Perfect.
Nice shot.
I learned my lesson, so I finally did it. And oh no, we are going outside. Oh, this is gonna be painful. We got some weird trusses, some scary jumps, this trap again. Okay, almost failed that one. We got some wraparound, an outside stud jump, this risky client object, some Squid Game glass bridge. I did not know it was falling platform, whoa, even though it was very obvious. Whoa. So back to floor 1. Finally back here. Anyways, we passed the glass bridge. We are now reaching the halfway point, and it is floor 5. We got a new trap, which we still don't trust whites. Like this one. The left is the correct one, which is wrong. You ain't tricking me, Tower of Traps. I shall continue and beat this tower. Now this is tricky. See that white? It showed us the correct path, but because it's white, we need to go to the wrong way. After those, we got another one, and another one. I didn't tie my X pusher, so I failed. Tower of Traps, Tower of Traps. Oh yeah. Back to floor 1. We are back here again, and this time we progress. Go up to the spinny thingy, and we got another outside section. This was the worst. Okay, so we can't go on those two, and those two. So there's only one correct way, am I right? I got confused so much that I watched a guide mid-game, so you need to push this question mark. And as always, we need to trust the blacks. After this tycoon obby, we do a few more jumps until we reach floor 2. Wait, no, floor 5. Oh, hold on. Back to floor 1. Floor 5? No. We go back to floor 2. Floor 5 again? No. You go to floor 2 again. Back to floor 5. Bonked myself again. Like, we literally made the trap. Come on. We are back here and actually making it this time. Entering floor 6. Now, floor 6 is like a puzzle. You need to spin this obby to reach the platform. And what do you expect? I accidentally slipped. It's easy to go back up, right? Oh, no. Finally back to floor 6 again. Now this floor requires us to get 3 buttons. In the first button, we have some troll obby. We still don't trust white. After those, we got some pick the correct path with some interesting puzzle. So we go right, left, and left. And here is the first button. We spin this huge thing again and move on to the second button. And it is an outside section. Pressing this button will reveal the real truss. I forget the truss, so let's go back. GG. I give up on Tower of Traps for now. So let's move on to Tower of Shattered Dreams. Surely this is better than Tower of Traps, right? Floor 1 starts off with a truss obby, changing into small parts, and it turns into stud jump. We got this platform swinging like a pendulum. Very easy, so let's go to floor 2, which we are greeted by Thanos Tower Slope. Okay, do you guys know how much I hate slopes? Like, do you guys know? After that Thanos slopes, we got even more stud jumps. So fun, am I right? Some slopes on the side, misaligned cursor on tight ropes, even more of these small jumps, and moving on to floor 3, with a nice skip that I accidentally do. Sprinkled with 2 stud jumps, hoping someone would fall, long jump that I actually thought it was impossible, transitioning into a medium difficulty. Like, look at this. How to make it harder? Right. Add more stud jumps. After some walking, we reach floor 4, where it leads us outside. Now what is the logic of Shattered Dreams? They just made it all like mega easy obby stage 67. We got some random face on the side, like why? And we have even more stud jumps. We have passed the stud jumps. Back to floor 1. Finally completed the outside section, we get to go back inside and reach floor 5, which the color changes into blue. What do we see? Even more small jump parkour stage 75. After those, stud jump. Bro, why? They should rename this as Tower of Studding Diamond. Another stud jump, which I actually missed. Back to floor 2. Finally landing on this stud, time to move on to these conveyors. With this jump being annoying. Even more absolute nightmare. Few more jumps, we have reached floor 6, where we go down back to floor 5. Why? Because there's more stud jump. Going back to floor 6, and we have kata. Wait, no. Horrific difficulty. This is the hardest part of the tower for me. As you expect, fall. We are back at this horrific obby, and I managed to pass it. Let's continue our mega fun obby sprinkled with some nice stud jumps. Do! After all those stud jumps I traversed, it took me a while to going back here. But anyways, let us now finally continue to floor 7, where it leads to another outside section. What toppings do we have outside? We got stud jumps, ball, it's very dangerous, some nice long cyan breadsticks, unclimbable stud jump, some effortless okay, are you serious? How did I fail that? I tried it one last time, but failed, so I gave up and move on to Tower of Table Flipping. Surely this is better than those two. Okay, I gotta stop saying that. Starting with some nice simple lobby until we reach this slope, which is kind of buggy. You know what, this looks promising and easy. Alright, we got some slope jumps. Dude, what is up with slow? Moving on to floor 2. I did not see that this was a falling platform. Try to get back, but it's just an excuse for clip farm. Passing this jump will launch us to floor 2. Now how did I drain my health? Good thing he has that healing item. Anyways, we got some weird head hitters. Stud jumps that is literally everywhere. It will never disappear. After some simple jumps, we drop our way down to that part and continue obbing until we reach floor 3. Now floor 3 got infected by Tower of Overcoming Hatred with some Shattered Dreams gameplay. Of course, it would only be difficult, so they added more stud jump. Reaching floor 4. This consists of wraparounds, wraparounds, and wraparounds. Yeah, wraparounds, stud jump, and head hitter. Reaching floor 5. Floor 5 has 2 ways, but only one is correct. The correct one is of course going outside and do some small wraparounds. What's annoying here is that this part has slow conveyors leading to floor 1. Every part on this side wants you to fall and actually flip your table, which it did, but stopping myself from table flipping. Finally back inside, progressing even further until we reach floor 6, which is giving me weird nostalgia. I have climbed these ladders before. Oh gosh dude, this is annoying seesaw. And now we go back to floor 1 instead of kill bricks here. Gotta do this very slow. This looks scary, not gonna lie. 1 single degree to the left. Okay, there we go. I've gone back to TOSD because TOTF is actually way worse than I thought, and we can't avoid fails. Yeah, here is another fail because why not? Finally reaching floor 7 again after 42 friggin' minutes. TOSD is so jolly good fun, am I right? I managed to get past my PB, but then I got tricked again with falling platform. I have passed this trust again, and this time, I friggin' finished the outside section. Yeah, we are finally touching floor 8. And floor 9. But then I got tricked again by some random falling platform. And after 43 minutes, I'm still at floor 1, which feels like no progress at all. But I do not give up easily. I am built different. I am back to where I get trolled, continuing my way up, reaching floor 10, the worst floor in the tower. TOSD is ruthless by already going outside with a lot of stud jumps. Then we go to this, wait, dead end? Hold up, I'ma call for help. Boom! Achiever appears and shows the way. It's literally just an invisible platform that is 100% unclear. Then, we go up to this tightrope, do a few more jumps, hoping someone might clip farm outside for the last time. Now this is the worst part. A huge kill brick spinner with a lot of long jumps, mixed with frequent lag spikes, above no safety net at all. My health is rapidly going down that I had to use my diamond. Few more 1-stud jumps. Oh my, I almost fell. And walked through this tightrope. I hate this tower so bad, just look at that. Now we are on Tower of Deep Darkness tower crossing marked by this uwu. Okay, why did I say that? Go through a few more stud jumps, the last tightrope, and end my suffering in Tower of Studding Diamond. Yeah, but we didn't finish something yet. Tower of Traps. And we are where we fell last time. So we just trust flick here, climb here to get the second button. Then we go back but clip farm so we get more view. Okay, let's just get the third button. And this time, it's another memory game. After that, we still need to remember to trust the blacks. We go inside this and do a few more simple lobby to get the third button. Now that we got all the buttons, we now reach floor 7. Starting the floor with Tower of Rage slope jump. Let's be careful going down here. We have some fake ladders there. You ain't tricking me. We still need to remember to trust black, but completely forgot about the black walls. Okay, how am I this good at playing dropper? Finally, dude, we are so back after freaking 26 minutes. This time we wrap around that black wall. Here we need to trust GTRAD happy face. Now this part is the hardest memory game here. You need to obby while remembering the real part, so I locked in, making my own techniques, thinking this is a rhythm game. Yeah, it took me so long to track the real one. Now that is hard. Few more traps until we reach floor 8, where we have an EToH quiz. What is the tower called? Obviously it's Tower of Traps. Who made this tower? Hold on, give me a sec, wait. Gamato and Paramox, yeah, definitely I know that. Which of these maps is the correct path? It's the third one, my memory is very good. Yeah. Which ring requires a challenging difficulty to access? I know this, hold on. Oh, it's ring 5. Differentiate function of G to that equation. Okay, I'm not doing this. It is so hard, the game plays an answer. Memorize this. Okay, that's easy. We have what you call writing it down. Now finally, we got some normal lobby without a single trap, and that feels good. Reaching us to floor 9. We have the same memory traps, just with different gameplay, and here we will use what we definitely memorized, leading us. Okay, why is it outside? Time to lock in. We have reached the final floor, where we have literally the same traps that we have seen before. Bro, what is that jump? We are at the last few jumps until we reach the wind pad. We will finally complete Tower of Traps. We just need to pass this final trap. But then I got confused and got pushed. Bro, I'm so done right now. You don't know. Finally, after all these freaking hours, I finally beat Tower of Traps. But the suffering is not done yet. We'll also complete Tower of Table Flipping. This is where we fell last time, and I really hate this part. Okay, new PB guys, for like 2 studs at least. Back here, and we pass our PB, reaching floor 7. Now this floor has another face. Dude, what is up with faces at ring 2? We have this slightly weird diagonal gameplay, supported by these 2 walls. Okay, why though? We drop down at this 1 stud part and clip farm because it's a 1 stud. Back to floor. Okay, I need to stop. Finally reaching floor 8. We gotta do some more wraparounds, then we enter this maze, just like in Tower of Impossible Expectation. We keep ascending, pushing up on this intense tower, progressing through stud jumps until we reach floor 9, where the difficulty starts spiking. We have this ridiculous thin part, it's ridiculously small. We got to chill at this balcony, just like in EToH again. Let us now continue. I am so good at dropper. Oh me, I should join the dropper competition. We are back with this part again, and this part is an absolute thinning layers. This was the thinnest part I have seen in my whole EToH journey. I had to measure like 3 pixels on my screen aligning my cursor. I successfully aligned and walked over it, and entering floor 10 by going through half stud jump with this insanely unreal obby. Beginning floor 10 by going through another set of stud jump. I was so locked in and measured every single jump precisely. I did the skip because I'm so done with this tower. The final stretch being Call's red floor and a quarter stud at the end, which I landed it perfectly and stepped on the wind pad. I am so done with ring 2. Okay, there's Tower of Eternal Suffering, but I am so done editing this video. It has taken me over 20 hours to edit. I managed to beat toes. Yeah, okay, please subscribe. Please subscribe.